Liverpool are sitting top of the Premier League table and top of the Champions League table after beating Bayer Leverkusen 4-0 this week. So all is well for Arne Slot at the moment. Our reporter Sani Radvangela was at his news conference this morning. Hi there, Sani. So good news, we've got Curtis Jones in the England squad after some very impressive performances recently. What did Slot make of that?
Yeah, good morning, Hayley. And yeah, this kind of fits into this brilliant start Arne Slot's had, of course, as Liverpool boss those 16 games, 14 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. And yeah, Curtis Jones has played his part in that already. Back-to-back assists in the last game against Leverkusen. Was a lovely kind of no-look ball through for one of them as well. And yeah, he's actually set up as many this season as he did last season as well. Slot is one of many praising him, including Lee Carsley, as you mentioned, brought him into the England squad. And Arne Slot's actually putting it down to maybe something off the field, perhaps parenthood for Curtis Jones. That's maybe made the extra difference for him this season so far.
With Curtis, maybe it's not me who did it, because he became a father and I had nothing to do with that. You never know if that plays a part or not. But it is since the moment he became a father, he started putting great performances in. And he already did this in the first few weeks that we worked together in pre-season. I was like, quality player, but then his performance was dropped a bit. But since the moment he, like I just said, became father, he's outstanding again. And he has a lot of qualities on the ball. When he has the ball, he's never afraid to do something special with it. Sometimes that led to a situation that, in my opinion, he touched the ball a bit too much because sometimes he's a bit too overconfident, and we can trust him in defense as well. You saw how well he played against Cole Palmer. So he's quite complete, but for him now, and I used this word I think a few days ago, for him now it's all about consistency. Because if you're a quality player, I think they're all quality players, and to have a good performance once in a while, that's not a big accomplishment. But the best players in the world show up every 3 days. And if he wants to continue progressing, that's what he has to show now, to be every 3 days the player he's been for us in the last few weeks.
So, Sani, Liverpool top of the league after 10 games, ahead of course, Aston Villa's trip to Anfield tomorrow. Business as usual for Slot, though?
Well, it seems that way. He seems pretty unfazed, unsurprised is what he said when he's surprised at the start you've had so far as Liverpool manager. He said that's not quite the right word he would use. And yeah, overall, it feels like for him, this is just par for the course, excusing the pun there. After Villa, they've got Southampton and a really big, intense run where they'll play Real Madrid, Manchester City, and have a Merseyside derby at Goodison Park as well. But for Slot and where they are right now, top of the league, top of the Champions League as well, everything is plain sailing.
I always feel and think that what the outside world is talking about, that is not always what comes inside the training ground, like the AXA or at my former clubs at Feyenoord. You are there, we are there to do our work and to become a better player on a daily basis, or to keep having the same level. So we are not inside this building, okay, the screens are on and we see all the time all these news coming along, but never on the news it says, oh, Liverpool is doing great, Liverpool is doing great. So we are just here to do our work, and it's not that it is the first time that this club is where it is at the moment. So it's, I think for most of these players, it's a normal situation, and I don't think they get carried away at all by us being top of the league at the moment, because they know how small the margins are when it comes to our results, and also how small the margins are when you look at the amount of points we are ahead of the other teams.
Well, Hayley there, Slot saying that they're not getting too carried away with the news. Of course, by the way, here at the AXA Training Centre, where Liverpool do train, there is a giant screen showing Sky Sports News, so they will maybe catch a glimpse of all the talk we've been having about the start that Liverpool have had so far. But yeah, we'll see if they carry it on. They are hosting Aston Villa Saturday night. Can't wait for it.
Absolutely. Sani and Ultra HD. Thank you very much indeed.